Front feet on donut with holder. The goal of this exercise is for the dog to put both front feet on a donut, stabilized by a donut holder, thereby shifting weight to the rear limbs and engaging the core muscles. You can indicate the donut by either pointing to it or waiting for the dog to step on it. Reward when the dog has both front feet on the donut. The dog should maintain a symmetrical stand with front feet under the shoulders and stifles under the hips. There should be an equal weight distribution from left to right, both in the front limbs. The dog should have a neutral back and neutral muzzle. Keep in mind that the donut is a more advanced piece of equipment. It requires more muscle control and balance and may tend to shift. Sit on donut with holder. Ask the dog to place its front feet on the donut, and when it does so, ask the dog to sit on the donut. The dog should sit squarely and balanced with all 4 feet on the donut. The dog should not be rolled back into its pelvis. Hips should be square and symmetrical, with the dog's head, shoulders, stifles, and toes all pointing forward. Back and muzzle should be in neutral positions. Keep in mind that the donut is a more advanced piece of equipment. It requires more muscle control and balance and may tend to shift. Front feet up on donut with holder. Pivot around with hind feet. The goal of this exercise is to improve hind end awareness, strengthen the core and abductor-adductor muscles of the pelvic limbs, and aid in the development of the small stabilizer muscles when turning. Position the dog with the front feet on FitPAWS donut and move into the dog so that it takes lateral steps away from you. The dog should maintain its balance on the donut with its front feet at all times, while slowly pivoting with the hind feet. The rear feet may cross or step away from each other as the dog's body turns. However, they should not shuffle. The dog should have a neutral back and neutral muzzle throughout the exercise. Be sure to perform the exercise in both directions, so all of the muscle groups are worked evenly. Stand on 2 donuts with holders, weight shift. The equipment should be placed so that the dog is standing in a symmetrical stand with front feet under the shoulders and stifles under the hips. If the equipment is placed too far apart, the dog will be overextended. This is not the desired position for this particular exercise. In this exercise, the dog is demonstrating an isometric contraction. The forelimb, hind limb, and core muscles must all engage in order to maintain balance and form. While maintaining a neutral standing position, the handler should walk back and forth in front of the dog as far as they are able without the dog coming off of the equipment. The dog should have a neutral back and neutral muzzle. If the dog will not maintain a stay on the equipment, it is acceptable to hold a cookie on the dog's nose as a lure and turn the dog's head to the right and left. This exercise is also good for teaching impulse control, as the dog must stay on the equipment. A cool down is important to bring your dog's body back to its normal physiological state. A gradual reduction in heart rate, blood pressure, etc. lowers the probability of post-exercise disturbances in cardiac rhythm. Similar to the warm-up, the cool-down will promote arterial circulation, which aids in the effective removal of metabolic waste and rebalancing of oxygenation within muscle cells. To cool down your dog after your workout, it is recommended to go for a 5 to 10 minute loose leash walk. If you would like to learn more about additional exercises or how to find a certified fitness trainer in your area, please visit our website at www.fitpawsusa.com.